Welcome back to the Marvel Movie Minute Live. I'm Kyle Olson from the Swashbuckling Ladies Debate Society podcast.
Hey, and I'm Rob Cabasco. Kyle,
Hey.
this is kind of...
I know.
Leave it to us to, at the very end, to kind of almost figure this out.
Right. I know that we actually have a studio of sorts. We got, obviously we're wearing the headphones and the microphone. We got this thing. We are broadcasting from the top of the Black Widow facility floating in the air.
You like that?
Yeah. I mean, it was...
The sky is on fire?
Figured, why not? You know, for our big explosive season finale.
Oh, this is the final episode.
This is
of Marvel Movie Minute Live. Mm-hmm. The season 3 ends this coming week.
That's right. It just happened that the schedule worked out that it ended on a Friday. So the final episode of Marvel Movie Minute Season 3 will be on Friday. So this is our last Marvel Movie Minute Live because it's tied into the season. So.
And amazing. It's ending September 3rd, the day of Shang-Chi. I mean, there's a lot going on.
I know. This beautiful synergy has happened where everything is just sort of lined up.
It's amazing. There is something to talk about that we ended with.
Yep.
There she is.
There she is. There's our girl.
For the final time.
Arena. She's done such good work for us over the course of the season. We were happy to have her. And
she's been great. What happened? What happened on the podcast this week?
Well, a lot of stuff happened. We talked about a lot of names. Went through the credits. Went through a lot of things. And let's see. There was something important happened on Friday. What was it?
There was a guy we talked to.
That's right.
This guy.
Right. Yeah. Once again, the beautiful synergy of Marvel. Get Arena
out of there.
That's who we're talking about. Yeah, come on. And once again, we did not know this was coming. It happened the Wednesday that the new episode of What If airs, with the return of Clark Gregg and Jason Coulson, and Friday our interview with Clark Gregg drops.
Can you imagine?
Come on.
And it's amazing because it's a two-parter.
Yes, it's two-parter.
So you got to listen on Monday.
Yeah, because I believe the question of What If came up during the interview. It happens that it just rolled over into the Monday half.
And can I tell you what happened during that question?
Sure.
As I have a little special effect, my face was red because I was embarrassed because I'm an idiot and I'm going to bring the lights back.
That's still one of the highlights for me of that interview.
It's just so... He had such a good time. The awkwardness... And we talk about this. There's a great follow-up episode. Tuesday's episode of the show talks about our experience. We'll save it for that.
Yeah.
It's just glorious.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife listened to it because I had not actually, told her or watched the video. We recorded a video for archival purposes, like not for release. And so I had never even shown that to her. So she listened to it and she's like, yeah, you sounded a little nervous. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was more than a little nervous. At least
totally. Yeah. So, and what's really funny is not just the whole, again, listen to the podcast on Monday.
Listen to the other half of the interview because I think the second half is better than the first half.
Yes, yeah.
Because all of us are sort of like, okay.
We get there.
We got the vibe. Right. The energy's right. Yeah.
It is so funny that looking back now, hearing what he told us.
Yes.
And now knowing the entire episode he's in. And might I say, this episode of What If, this is kind of overlaying into usually when we talk about What If.
Yeah.
He had the best lines in that episode.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
You could tell that, I can't even remember what the writer is, but the writer of that episode was a huge Coulson fan because he gave him such great stuff to say.
Oh, it was, yeah.
And now we know something, I think we can establish as canon, is that Thor's hair smells amazing.
Oh my, do I want to, there
it is.
There he is right
there.
So we
had to get out of the way?
Yeah, see, just... Take it in. There you go. Smells glorious. Anyway, listen to the show this week.
Yes.
This is the final week of season 3.
Yeah, if you haven't done before, at least jump in, listen to the 2-part Clark Gregg interview. And then if you're curious how it all came together, listen to Tuesday's episode where we talk about how it came together behind the scenes, what we were thinking and feeling during the whole thing, and how it all shook out.
And it gets even better because there's another announcement.
That's right.
That as we close up the season, you'll want to listen for that. There's there's a few more guests.
That's right. That's right. There's not of the Clark Gregg level, but in our hearts, they are.
To the Marvel Movie Minute.
To the Marvel Movie Minute, exactly.
Incredibly superior guests.
Right, because, it wouldn't be a ending of a Marvel film if it wasn't an explosive finale. So Marvel Movie Minute Season 3, explosive finale. You do not want to miss it this week.
It's awesome. Check it out. Do we... oh, jeez.
I think it's time.
We got to get right into the Newsiverse.
The Newsiverse, that's right.
What's happening?
Well, Gamescom is going on, which is sort of Europe's E3. So a lot of video game info has come out. So we have a brand new Marvel game was announced from the makers of XCOM. It's Marvel Midnight Suns. So this is, and they have a cinematic trailer has come out, and it's really good. You should go watch it. And even Marvel fans should watch it because there's a lot of characters who don't get a lot of airtime, show up in this thing too. And you get to see stuff we haven't seen on the big screen, like Iron Man and Wolverine hanging out together, and Ghost Rider, the new Ghost Rider, the current Ghost Rider, I would say. But the thing that you need to understand is that what you're seeing is not what the game is going to be like. So because it's from the makers of XCOM, it is a strategic top-down action game. So you're not going to be running around as Wolverine and pressing X to claw and leaping. No, it's move Wolverine to L4 and attack agent there. Then move Ghost Rider to support position. It's a tactical top-down maneuvering game.
Wait, I saw the trailer for this.
Yeah, which does not tell you at all that's what the gameplay is going to be like.
And I got a little excited because the Ghost Rider is a very cool design
really cool
for Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Introducing some new characters, like they created a new character. They created Lilith, they're using, who has been in Marvel for a long time, but they have created Lilith's daughter, a.k.a. the Hunter, as sort of a new character to sort of base their story around. So it's supernatural. So it's Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider and like a lot of the supernatural characters. And then Wolverine and Iron Man, too, because you can't make a Marvel game without putting in some of the Avengers.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited because it looked really cool. I like the fact they're taking that supernatural angle. Yeah. I like the gold style of the costumes and stuff, but at the same time, waiting for gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I like to say, I'm not disparaging that genre. Like people have a big fans.
Oh, yeah, totally.
The closest I would say probably to modern times is the Mario Rabbids that Ubisoft did. They did like a tactical top-down Mario game.
Okay.
And it worked pretty well. I mean, it was still fun and silly and stuff. So I think it's going to be closer to that, but it's still, it's not going to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance or Destiny or any of those.
But maybe
nothing.
That's good because you do want. There are people who are big into those games.
Right.
We've talked about Star Trek. What is it? Legends. It's on Apple Arcade.
Yeah.
And I am not usually a big fan of turn-based games. I love that game.
Yeah.
So
cool. So there's ways to do it. So I mean, those guys are very good at that type of game. So we'll see.
Was there a trailer that dropped this past week? A trailer. Okay, so here's the deal. It's Spider-Man. You know what we're talking about. Everybody's ripped it apart. Everybody's disassembled it and done their whole thing. Here's all I want to say.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yes.
They teased every villain, a villain from every previous Spider-Man movie, which I thought was cool.
Yeah. True.
But why? There's only one question. Why is Doctor Strange a dummy?
Oh, I will add on to that. And why does his hair look so terrible?
Because it's not Doctor Strange.
You think so?
It's Mephisto.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I wanted to, let's take a step back here and do a little comic book nerdery deep dive. Like, there's been a lot of people who have gone through and seen all the Easter eggs and references and stuff, too, and they're great. I mean, like, I watched a ton of them, so the references, you can see the lizard, apparently, at one point. Someone talked about the yellow lightning is probably Electro, that the sand is probably Sandman. Right. Will they be played by the original actors? I don't know, but the cool thing about the multiverse is they don't have to be.
Matter.
So you can have anybody play. I mean, it could be Willem Dafoe showing up as Green Goblin. It could be someone completely different, someone who's never played the part before. That it could be John Malkovich or whatever. Like they could go through the alternate casting from way back when and do it. We don't know. So they're doing an homage to one of Spider-Man's worst storylines, and so I'm excited because it's MCU and they have a high pedigree, and the first two Spider-Man movies have been phenomenal. I mean, the Homecoming and Far From Home, but I'm also a little worried because this was not the best time for Spider-Man that they're sort of referencing. So back in the day. Spider-Man had grown up, he'd gotten married, like he was living with Mary Jane, everything was going fine. And Joe Quesada hated it. Like, he was running Marvel Comics at the time and hated Spider-Man being married because he said it makes Spider-Man middle-aged, and Spider-Man should never be middle-aged. He should always be young and vibrant and a young guy with young guy problems. He should never grow up. And so he made it his mission to erase Spider-Man's marriage from continuity. He's like, okay, but I can't make him divorced because then he's divorced Peter, and that's even worse because then he's even older and it makes him.
Well, no, it's easy, just kill her.
No, but you can't make him a widower either because then once again he's too mature. You need to have him young and excited and vibrant, and because no 15-year-old who's picking up a comic book is going to want to read about sad widower Peter or sad divorced Peter. Like, no, they want him, on the prowl. Because
fast forward. Wait, I just want to say, as you're saying all this,
yeah.
to fast forward to one of the coolest parts of the Spider-Verse animated movie, is old, dejected, middle-aged Peter Parker.
Lord and Miller know their stuff, and I would not be surprised if that was a direct shot across the bow.
Yeah, well, this can work. All right. So
obviously, we're not going to turn this into a whole episode of this. You could, and I'm sure a lot of comic podcasts have done deep dives on this. So I'm trying to just give you the highlights, the quick bites. So he said that this was his mission to do this. Okay, so what he came up with is Spider-Man reveals his secret identity to the world during Civil War. So during the Civil War, which was approximately the same. I mean, it was the stakes were heightened and there was a lot more people, but the Civil War in the comics was essentially the same. It was Iron Man on one side, Cap on the other, and people allied behind him. So Spider-Man joined Iron Man's side, and to show that he was an honest person and joining the side of right and law, he revealed that he was Peter Parker to the world and everything. And of course, immediately Kingpin tries to kill Aunt May because this is what happens. So Aunt May goes into a coma.
Kingpin gonna Kingpin.
Kingpin gonna Kingpin. I mean,
what he does.
What do you expect? And he was even in prison at the time, which shows you how powerful the Kingpin was. So basically Peter's like, Aunt May's gonna die, and even though she's in the comics she's 90, I have to do everything I can to try and save her. And so he goes to Satan. Yeah, he goes to Mephisto. Yeah, he goes to Mephisto and says, whatever it takes, I'll give you anything. And Mephisto says, I want your marriage.
What?
Okay. So Peter talks to Mary Jane and signs a deal with Satan, and Mephisto removes his marriage from continuity and bring back Aunt May.
Wait, I actually don't have any questions because I don't want to know anymore.
I say the person who had a lot of questions about this was the current writer of Spider-Man, J. Michael Straczynski, who, when he was presented with this plan, he's like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I can't make any sense of this. I'm out. So he basically quit the comic of this. He's like, I'm not writing any of those stories. I have no idea what you're talking about. So
what?
So that is still continuity. Still now. This was happened in early 2000s, I think, and it's still part of continuity.
Okay, so here's
were they ever married? And also then there were a bunch of stories that happened while they were married. Did those stories happen?
Okay.
It is a huge, messy part of Spider-Man's continuity that still exists. And multiple writers afterwards have, come up to the line and been like, could we maybe revert? No. And then, they sat, a couple, Dan Slott got really close and then pivoted away. Nick Spencer got really close and then pivoted away. They all get to that line and then they no, we can't.
All right.
It's the elephant in the room.
I knew very little about this story, but I knew that it involved Mephisto and that there was a bargain.
Yes.
As soon as I saw this trailer, I went, wait, is that what they're doing? Because of two reasons. And two things. And they're there clearly to show you Strange is an idiot in this trailer.
Well, some people have been talking about that, like why would he do this? And because we've only had one Doctor Strange movie, the next time he shows up was in Infinity War, and it was war. Like, I mean, it was a different thing. And he was paired with the most arrogant man on the planet, Tony Stark. So, by comparison, Doctor Strange seemed like a sane, reasonable man.
Ragnarok.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, Doctor Strange, though.
Well, is he in the?
Oh, he is that brief little thing at the right. Exactly. Yeah. But he was super arrogant in that scene.
Well, that's true.
I actually would want
But he
more
wouldn't
of him
do anything
Loki.
to break the space-time continuum. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know either. There's a mystery part of that too. But however, you have to remember that Doctor Strange is the second most arrogant man in the MCU, and now that Tony's dead, possibly the most arrogant man. And like I said, we've only seen him, in those movies next to other people. We haven't seen a Doctor Strange 2 to know how he has progressed, because last time we saw him, he was like ascending to sorcery, but he wasn't quite there yet. And then there's a time jump, and suddenly he's wearing the yellow gloves, and he's moving Thor around in space and time, and you know what I mean? So it gets a little dicey. And there's probably more going on. I expect there's a lot more of this movie that they're not showing us.
Oh, yeah, this is all to
like, why
throw
is
you
the
off.
Sanctum Sanctorum covered in ice, and
Where's
where
Wong
is Wong going? Right.
Okay, but the thing that got me was when Peter...
messes with the spell.
Well, no, when Peter's going through the crowd, and the one person has the devil in disguise sign.
Well,
okay.
I think Screen Crush thought that was a reference to Daredevil, because Daredevil's.
No, I think
it even went so far as to show one of the cops his arm down on the table.
It's not.
They were comparing the arm hairs.
But then you see him in the No, that's been debunked. Anyway, it's Mephisto.
So turns out it was Mephisto all along. So that is the storyline they are referencing or doing their own version of, which makes me a little worried because it wasn't a great storyline to begin with, and now they're doing their own riff on it. So I'm hoping they're going to sort of fix it in the same way that I'm not a big fan of the Civil War comics story, but they did a different version of it for the MCU, and it worked better.
I think. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I'm way more excited
the trailer
now.
was fantastic, and I'm super excited. And especially, man, that last shot.
Doc Ock is...
we knew, and yet at the same time, seeing Alfred Molina in the suit with the arms coming out saying, Parker.
He looks awesome. And did everybody confirm the tentacles were red, meaning that they're in control? So in that moment, because if you remember, they would go white. When we saw him in the last
multiverse,
film.
though, so we don't necessarily know that this is that Dr. Octopus, because multiverse. But they did show a screenshot of, at one point, Peter is talking to Doctor Strange, so there's a portal behind him, and something sort of claws at him, and they did a zoom in, and then that was the lizard.
Yeah.
Actually from Amazing Spider-Man, the original, the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. Boy, we're going to get...
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping all these
Do I
names
need
and stuff straight.
Okay, I'm going to pivot.
Yeah.
Do we have any more news?
There was one little piece before we move on to the next topic that just came out today. So we don't have art or anything. It was a video that you wouldn't expect to have a Marvel connection, but it turned out it did. So on the East Coast, they do a thing at Walt Disney World called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I bet you it's very good. On the West Coast here, near us, at California Adventure, they do Oogie Boogie's Bash. And it's the same thing. Basically, it's the villains take over the park, during mid-September, October. And they do all these villain shows. They do different overlays and fireworks shows and all that stuff. So a new video came out today, and it's only 30 seconds long, and it said new villains joining the bash. And I was like, oh, that's interesting, because I'm a Disney Parks nerd, so I played it. And they showed basically at California Adventure that it's at night and it's in shadows and stuff. And the first shadow they showed was the little baby head creature from Toy Story 2. I don't know what the character's name is. You know, it's one of Sid's characters he created,
right?
Which isn't really a villain,
right?
But I was like, oh, okay. They're doing Toy Story. Maybe Sid. I don't know. They're doing something.
Right.
So the second one they showed a dress on a mannequin. And like, you know, it's all dark and then it lights up behind it, black and white spots. And you realize, oh, it's Cruella's dress. So they're doing Cruella from the Emma Stone. Like that version of Cruella is going to show up in the thing too. I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat. Like that's kind of, and then the next one they showed from Avengers Academy, they showed Doctor Strange's doors. Like there's a Doctor Strange stage show and the door's closing. And I'm like, okay, they're doing Caecilius? Like, who is this? So they close the doors and the camera pulls back and there's a chair sitting in front of the door and the chair is a director's chair. And on the back of the director's chair, it says Agatha.
Oh, wait.
And then you hear the cackle and I'm like, oh, they're putting Agatha Harkness into Oogie's Bash. Like, she's going to be part of the villain parade stuff. I'm like, what a brilliant idea. Like, I had never even
especially if she's in the full get-up, the purple
with the lace and the thing. And, oh, man. I don't know who's... I mean, I'm sure there's a really, really talented Disney face performer right now who's, like, working on the cackle. I can't wait to see. I'm sure there'll be... The nice thing about the Disney shows is that there are tons of fans out there who are going to record them and put them online for those who can't get to the parks.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. So yeah, that was. Oh well, I have one really ridiculous piece of news then to close out our news segment. So Sony has revealed the official title for the non-MCU Marvel films. So all of the Morbius and Venom, like the thing on there. So you want to take a guess?
Wait. We knew Venom is Let There Be Carnage.
No, the universe, because there's the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wait,
and then Sony has its own, so that's where Kraven is going to be, and that's where Venom is, and that's where Morbius. They're separate. They're their own thing because they don't directly come back.
The Sony Cinematic Universe?
No, because it has to have the word Marvel in it because it's Marvel.
The Sony Marvel Cinematic Universe?
It's the Sony's Spider-Man universe. Or Spummock.
I don't have a sound effect.
Yeah.
That I can...
So once again, Sony's marketing team. No, that's pretty good.
That's the closest I can get.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why don't you call it the Marvel? How about this?
Spider-Man Universe. Yeah. SPUMC.
You want me to fix it?
Spummock. Right.
The Marvel Sonematic Universe.
Oh no.
No.
But
whatever.
Not any worse. So I think on that sad trombone, I think let's move on.
I'm gonna switch up because I want to just there it is. Okay. That's the censor for what the okay.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this.
We do. Okay, so I want to talk to all of the Marvel Movie Minute fans out there right now. So I want to publicly apologize for something. This was unexpected. We didn't know this was going to happen, but they made an episode just for Rob and I.
Oh yeah, totally. Completely.
And they released it to everyone. I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate this. I didn't know it was going to happen. This was aimed just for us. I'm hoping anyone else enjoyed it too, but it was never supposed to be wide. I don't know.
I got to say, you've seen it. We're not going to.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, when you knew the Monday title card and you're like, oh, this is Fury's big week. And we have talked about this.
Talking about that.
You have done such an awesome job, and we've done the Meanwhile segment.
Meanwhile.
In season 2 and season 3. We've known about this. We've talked about this.
And it'll continue over into season 4 because the big week is still continuing.
Exactly. So this is all pertinent for us. When they went to Culver University, and I went...
I started going I'm like, oh boy, I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm so excited.
Happening. And I'm going to say this, when Betty shows up and they're in the lab and she sees the Stanley's pizza hat.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you this. I thought they're going to do it.
Yeah.
We are about to see animated Ed Norton.
I know.
I was like, this is happening.
I got a little nervous because Betty Ross is clearly not Liv Tyler.
Not
like
Liv Tyler.
They did not, go after the license rights, like likeness rights.
It's
close enough. It's close enough. But it was in this, in the way that, look at our picture right there. That is clearly Haley Atwell.
Right.
But this was not. It was clearly not Liv Tyler, and that's fine. Like it probably got weird with Universal being heavily involved in that. They probably couldn't because they would have to go through so many extra steps. I get it.
Well, no, but you know what?
But the fact that Betty Ross is now established as being in MCU continuity, even if it's a what if, that's huge.
So is Culver University.
Yeah.
So is
Stanley's
the fight
Pizza
on the walkway.
Yeah.
That is okay. No, and I think a lot of people have had their minds blown about this.
Yeah. The people who didn't know.
They brought the Incredible Hulk back. I mean, it was never left continuity for the most part. But to bring it back in and then to do what we're kind of laughing at is that, well, yeah, they just put Mark Ruffalo in.
Yeah.
So are we to think that Mark Ruffalo was the character in the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah. The nice thing about that is it shows it is the same character.
Same character.
Like it's still Bruce Banner. Like he's been there all along. He's just like Rhodey. He's looked different.
Right.
Just like Howard Stark.
Yeah.
Has had 3 different looks.
Exactly.
People change as they age, or as we look back, or go into alternate reality.
Sure. I just cannot get over. You're right. I mean, this episode was just us. It was everything we've talked about.
It was somebody who had done as much research as we had, who knew the ins and outs and what moments to reference and make homage to and wink and nod.
Well,
I mean,
and little things we picked up. I know Screen Crush or New Rockstars talked about this, but the scene at Randy's Donuts.
Yeah.
How they couldn't. You notice that remember we talked about what the way the windows were done and how they had the rights to use that in the movie. Yeah. They didn't have the rights to use it in the show.
Yeah,
because they moved a couple things out.
We could have done a whole deep dive episode just on this,
comparing
on what
those.
They chose, what they chose not to put in. It was not Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
I mean, it was Lake Bell, who I thought did a really
excellent
good
job.
Excellent job. Really did. Natasha, like if they need more voiceover stuff, man, keep her on speed dial. Like Bell's, I mean, she's a great actress already, but she's a really good voice actress, which not all of them are. So kudos to that. So, when did you figure it out?
Well, when did I figure what out? That it was Hank Pym.
Yeah.
In the cemetery. I had no idea. Okay. No,
so. Some people have basically said this is a bad mystery. Peter David famously posted a big thing saying, like, basically they broke the rules of a murder mystery by not doing it. And he's right. Like, so we'll talk a little, on the other side of it, people who weren't, because they did not establish the identity of the killer or his motivation until the last reveal. Like, they could have, a good murder mystery shows you all the suspects. This one, you would have to know deep continuity. Because it's a what if, we don't know what's real and what's not. The fact that the motivating factor for the killer was an event that has never happened in the MCU was kind of a bad plot structure.
Right.
Like, they should have had it at the start and mentioned something about that. The fact that Hank Pym was even around, it's a what if. So we don't, anyone who's not on screen, we don't know if they exist.
Right.
So having those things made it so it was almost impossible. But from the moment Tony Stark died, I'm like, it's Ghost. I thought Ghost had been activated early and was
that would make a ton
going
of
through
sense.
and working for Hydra or whatever, and was one by one eliminating them.
So watching it the second time, the only 2 things that then, stuck out were Hope Van Dyne in the library computer.
Yeah, which shows with the X.
And her talking about something came out of the needle.
It was Janet.
Janet, I'm sorry.
I know. I actually made that mistake too.
Is it Hope?
No, it's not. It's Janet. I went through and watched it again, and it's Janet. It's.
Well, why is the word of Hope?
But Hope is because she figured out it was Hope because Hope was dead because she had become a shield agent off screen and died off screen. And one of the nice little nods is that she was killed in Odessa, which makes me think that people think the Winter Soldier killed her.
Yes.
Because she was on the mission.
Oh, there's a connection.
Where Black Widow got shot through, shot through to kill her off, that she was there as well and got killed.
And then the explosive needle when she's doing the thing, you're like, well, what could fit inside a needle?
Right.
And when you watch the second time, you're like, well, duh, I get it. Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, it was for continuity nerds like us. It was fantastic. I just love all the little nods and homages. And when they showed Hank Pym being crazy murderous, it was like, yeah, that fits. Like, because that's actual comic continuity. Because he's never been the most mentally stable of characters.
Okay, so let me say this. Here's the other big crazy thing that I couldn't get over.
Yeah.
That's Michael Douglas.
It is. That
was Michael Douglas's voice.
And it was Kurt Russell. It was they brought Kurt Russell in to do one line.
Wait, I will tell you.
Amazing. And also kudos to both those guys.
Yes.
Of a much older, an older generation and a much older generation who probably don't have any idea sort of what this whole thing is. Barely probably knew what the whole what if concept was. I mean, not to disparage them, but they're not nerd fans.
Oh, right.
And so they just come in like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Yeah, all right, great.
I love that, and we will talk because we have a lot of merch stuff to talk about too. Okay, I absolutely want a Marvel Legends Hank Pym Yellow Jacket figure.
Right? I want no helmet. Just the crazy eyebrows and the crazy beard hair. Oh my god, that's like cosplay goals for the future. Like, wait till my beard goes gray and then
every older middle-aged guy who can pull that off.
Right?
Insane Hank Pym.
Hank Pym.
Totally awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but this is interesting because I think it also then shows that there is something going on for the future. Like, it shows that Captain Marvel shows up at the end. Like, maybe this is the building block for the Guardians of the Multiverse thing.
Yeah.
Because I really thought Captain Carter was going to show up again. That they would have.
Right.
They would show Nick, sort of standing out there. Or they'd play that scene again or something.
Right.
But
no, they're doing a great. You can already see the joy this show is going to have near the end of the first season. It's all going to connect. I think even zombies is somehow. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Well, if they're the Guardians of the Multiverse, then I suppose they could come in from each different episode.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's amazing.
Do you want to talk about merch? Or you want to talk
about
what's in the
let's
box?
do merch. We'll do because we have tons of great what's in the box stuff.
All right.
We'll do. Let's do it. We got merch.
Merch.
We had breaking news right before we got here to set up and do stuff. Wait till you see this. So there is a bunch of great stuff.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so a couple things. Marvel Legends, big announcements this week.
Yep.
The wave of No Way Home, Far From Home, and even the Gamerverse. J. Jonah Jameson, the new Doctor Strange. We've got the Spider-Man figures.
One of the things I thought was cool in the live stream they talked about is when you see the discs on his hands, it used to be that those were accessories he would hold, like he would, almost like a shield that you would put in his little hand.
Oh, right.
But these are actually sculpted, molded onto his hands. So his hands are actually behind those. And they attach the discs to them.
And I'm sure he comes with different hands, exchange hands. That's awesome.
So they used to be that it was accessory like Mjolnir or
like a shield,
or like Captain America's shield. But now they actually have them molded in that, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice. And then the Build-A-Figure is Armadillo.
I know. I love when they go so deep into continuity and into the 616, where that there's never going to be an Armadillo on screen. Like they're never going to do a major movie with Armadillo as the big villain. But
what if? I don't know.
It's true. What if could do it? But whatever Spider-Man 4 isn't going to be like versus Armadillo and Kangaroo. Like no. This is the peak of Armadillo's fame.
Well, this is a cool series.
It's a great figure. I mean,
cool stuff.
All of them. And there's another. So talking about video games, there's a Miles Morales from the PS4 Miles Morales game. That's the one that's in there with the venom stings on his hand.
Got it. So those look really good.
Yep.
They also announced.
Oh yeah, look at that.
A Marvel Legends Endgame Spider helmet, I guess you would say.
I guess.
Light up eyes, sound effects, whole bunch of stuff looks great.
Thwip?
No.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well,
But instant kill mode.
Oh, okay.
The eyes turn red.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, they're all over that.
Does it have Friday's voice? I mean, does it have? I can't what her name is. Now.
I don't.
Shoot.
Is it not Friday?
Friday was Iron Man's final AI. I can't remember what her name was. Dang it.
Oh, we'll have to
see. Here it is, season finale. And
if you're interested in this one,
Marvel fan fail. 124.
124.
Okay. Whew.
A lot of lights.
It better have Jennifer Connelly's voice in it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Stuff's going on. And then we got to talk about this HasLab. We mentioned this. Galactus.
They made it. Congratulations, HasLab.
So they made it.
14,000?
20. Well, no. So listen to this.
Yeah. What was the?
So they announced it at 16,000. They get the Silver Surfer.
Oh, okay. So
16 Silver Surfer.
It had. But last time we did a show, it had not made it.
Oh, it made it.
Oh, yeah, it made it at 12.
Yes.
Okay, so that means 12,000 people said, yes, I will buy a $300 Galactus figure.
It's so $400. $399.
$400. I'm sorry, $400 Galactus
now wait,
figure.
It gets better. So you have these two.
So now
heralds.
they're announcing the stretch goals.
The stretch goals. So they announced a third stretch goal.
Yes.
Morgue.
Yeah, which is another deep cut.
So that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So they got it. They got it this morning.
Oh, they made it already. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So there is one final stretch goal for the last 36 hours.
Oh, I don't know this. This is going to be news to me.
So there it is. At this time, they
one day, 10 hours.
So they have 1 day left. They're at about 21,000. Guess what it is?
I'm trying to think what other herald they haven't put
Nope, it's not a herald.
It's not a herald.
Get ready for it. It's a Doomhead.
Wow, that is actually much more exciting to me than any herald. Like,
right?
That's really cool.
So wait, I got to tell you,
I'm a much bigger Doctor Doom fan than a Galactus fan.
I got to say this.
That's pretty good.
Brilliant for them to save this.
Yeah.
Because so I think this is 22,000.
Okay.
They're going to hit it.
Okay.
I might be interested. I might be interested.
Oh, really? Wow. Now that Doctor Doom is involved.
Well, I love all. You're getting Galactus.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple heads. I mean, we've talked about
figures
we talked about the show. I mean,
with accessories and a Doomhead.
Yeah.
What's the story with this? Now, would the Galactus? Why do you have...
There's been a long history of Galactus and Doctor Doom. Because Doctor Doom has always been super jealous of Galactus's power.
Well, of course.
So he's done this kind of thing multiple times.
Well, there you go. You got a day and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to think about this. I don't know. All right. It's time. I just don't even know what that's.
Oh, okay.
It could be either one.
Right.
It's what's in the box.
We
got a box.
That's right. We didn't call it what's in the box because we didn't want to.
Yeah, we didn't want
a rated R film.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
A new Galactus head.
That's right.
What? You have a box.
I do. I got a box.
What did you bring here? Let me get rid of the thing.
This was delivered. I've had this box for months. I think I bought this during lockdown.
Nice.
Waiting for this exact time because you see, this box isn't something for me. It's for you.
Wait, what? What is it? I don't even know.
He doesn't know.
Oh, wait.
See, what you don't know, people, is that whenever we wrap up one of these things, I like to get Rob a wrap gift.
Wait, you did.
So this is a Marvel movie, and it's season 3 wrap gift. Last time I got him some Mighty Mugs,
which are in my home office.
That's right. It has Abomination and the Hulk. So and this is the season 3 wrap gift.
You really?
I did. I went all out. I don't think you even know this exists.
Wait, what?
Did you see?
What is this? Wait, are you kidding? When did they do this?
So, show the good people at home.
Look at this.
So that is a Funko of Whiplash versus Iron Man from Iron Man 2. Okay, so I found this as part of the Marvel Studios 10th anniversary collection. So Funko did specific boxes based on different eras. And so you could only get it by getting the Funko box with all of the other stuff. And I can tell you the other stuff in the box was not that exciting. So I'm not keeping it from you. It's like Pez dispenser and stuff. But the fact that this even exists is just blowing my mind. And it's new. Like, this isn't from the era. This is only from like 2 years ago.
Dude.
I know it has a whole Right? And he's got the toothpick in his mouth. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I've had that in my closet forever. I'm like waiting for this day.
You rocked this.
Your favorite suit.
Look at the debris, the guardrail.
Right? Yeah, he's broken glass all over.
Oh, this is going to take a place of great honor on a future project we're going to work on. What? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, just so you know, you're of the last 2 seasons, your wrap gift is coming in the fall at some point.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a HasLab project.
Galactus with the
there's a HasLab. Well, there's a previous
HasLab. Okay.
A previous HasLab project that we will be talking about. Okay. So
I didn't even know they're posable. Okay, you can actually turn the heads, like they could be looking right at you.
Or they could say,
"Yeah,
can you believe we're doing this? Can you believe this guy wasn't killed by a 6,000-pound car?
If you could make a gold bleed, you could buy a Funko."
What?
Yeah. It wasn't. I was like, if they put them individually in as Funkos, I would have bought them too. But the fact that they did this diorama thing, I love it. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay, that's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, we're not done. We have more.
Not done. There's still more box.
We still did our.
That's right. The minifigs because we were apart.
We have
last
our
time because of illness.
Yeah, look at this. So here we go.
Okay.
This is our Lego opening party. Here, I'll just.
Yeah. Oh. Limited to the series 12. All right.
We should have
like that. Your ASMR fans.
Yeah. Oh. Gee.
All right. Let's see who I got. Let's see if we got different people.
Here, I'll do some opening music.
There you go. Oh, should I do it on the camera? I guess that's how the professionals do it. They show the.
Wow, we're gonna.
Oh, something green.
Oh, you got it. Oh, yes.
Aha. You might call her Loki. I call her Sylvie, and she comes with a little crocodile. Oh, it's green.
Oh, it's green.
It's green. So it's not gonna show up in the. No, it won't show up at all.
It's green.
So actually, her weapons are going to be the same way. Very polka-esque music. This is not a speed. This is not a time thing, is it? Like trying to beat you.
Oh no, we can't. No, we won't do that. So this is
Ooh, I like the smirk. She has a smirk face.
This is a little interesting. As I
will put weapons in her hands, even though you won't be able to see them because they're also green.
Okay, I got. Here she is.
Oh, you got Captain Carter.
Captain Carter. And this is interesting. I have not seen this.
It's a stand for.
Yeah, they all come with a stand
Crocodile Loki
that allows them to be like leaping in the air.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah. And I haven't seen anybody see like this.
Yeah, we'll try that
with the like their foot forward, so they can actually.
There's Sylvie leaping, and look, nothing's in her hand. No, there's actually a weapon. Put it behind. Oh, look, you can see it through my finger. Like, oh, it's invisible sword. But yeah, so that's her leaping.
This is amazing.
Dancing to the music, and then Crocodile Loki. Okay, any way I can? No, nothing. Okay, I'll do it. Right under my beard. There we go. Look at that. See, there's this shape of Crocodile Loki.
Who knew green screens would be? There she is. There's Captain Carter with the Tesseract.
Oh, nice.
So that's a nice figure.
Yeah, Sylvie comes with 2 swords. You won't be able to see either of them because of the green screen. Oh, all right. Bag number 2. Or 4.
We'll have to see how we. Well, this is fun.
Oh, can you put the opening music back on?
Oh yeah. Do I need? You like that?
I do. Oh, there it is again. That's it. These are all random, so we end up with the same ones again. And it's not. It is not.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
I did not get Sylvie again. Or somebody with a cape. So, cape.
Wait, a red cape?
Red cape. It's Wanda.
Oh, so did I.
Oh, you got Wanda
got two
as well?
Wandas.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll let you do Wanda.
Okay.
Oh, funny.
Wanda.
I'll do a backup.
She's got a cape. It's pretty cool. Let's face no one for Wanda. Happy face or sad face? Ooh, no, yes. Red glowing eyes, Wanda. That's what we want.
So I was coming into our studio today, and somebody saw this box on my desk who was a Marvel fan, and they lost it because they went, wait a minute, those don't come out until September 1st.
Oh.
And I said...
You're like, I beat the street date.
You are correct. But everybody has got everybody who's ordered these.
All right, so there is Wanda with full, like he's got
she looks
some nice Nexus energy on her hands there too. Let's see if we can see close enough. You can see her. I can't do with the. Can you do what the professionals do? I'm trying to see if you can see her glowing red eyes.
It's because of me. Because you know what? Here, I'll come in with you.
Okay.
Oh, who do we have here?
Look! Oh,
there they are together.
The happy couple, sort of.
Hey. Little vision. Look at Vision. Nicely detailed.
Wow, yeah. I say this is what's really cool about the modern Lego figures. Let's see if I can show it to you on camera. So we're used to sort of the front design stuff too, but like he actually has designs on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Like right down his arm and on his leg. That's amazing.
In the Lego world,
if ever there was a reason to have the flying mount, it's for Vision.
For Vision. The side printing is a huge deal. That's a like no messing around. That's the holy grail of Lego minifigs. Okay, let's see. We gotta see if we can get a whole set.
You're trying to do the whole set. Okay.
Well, we're getting there.
Okay. What do I got?
Oh, we're really getting there.
Oh, actually, I have a. You may know me as Star-Lord.
Oh, we got our
duplicate from last week.
We have,
but of course, the whole box is.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, this is fun. Okay, so if you're wondering what's the whole story with these? Maybe about 10 years ago, Lego started doing blind bag minifigs.
Yep.
And which has been very popular, and might I add, profitable. For every company that does this, people
so last time we showed him, we did with the helmet on, but there's T'Challa, Star-Lord, dual wielding, no helmet.
Nice.
The man who talked Thanos out of his plan, right there. It is the helmet is there. I think we showed that last time, but there's the helmet.
And guess who we got now?
Does it go over his head? You take his hair off and put it on.
Check this guy out.
Oh, it's Sam! It's the new Captain
America. He's got I mean, they did a nice job with the wings. He comes with what's his little bird, dude?
Oh yeah, Red Wing.
Red Wing. I mean, that's kind of great. Wow.
Did you want to? I say. You showed me Vision. Did you want to see Wanda?
Yeah, I do. Oh, now see, she's
red eyes.
Okay. So in addition to
she has multiple faces, she has
multiple faces. Very nice on her is that this is a custom hairpiece with their crown built into the hair.
I like that too.
Wow, those are big deals. So if you're a Lego fan, these
you're enjoying this and feeling jealous. If you're not, you're like, get on with it.
Get on with it. What are we doing? We have another new character here. These blind, like I said, the blind figures, what they've done in the last few years is they've been able to do some of their bigger licenses. So they've done Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. They did Looney Tunes most recently. They've, I think they've done DC. Oh yeah, they did DC.
Did they? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they already did a DC one. This was one that everyone was looking forward to. Here we got Photon.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Oh, there you go. She looks great. That's a new hairpiece too. That is really well done.
I have no head.
Okay,
it's hard to do Photon.
You know the one I'm waiting for, right?
I have no head for Photon. Did it fall?
Maybe it's stuck in the bag.
Maybe it's stuck in the bag.
Well, okay, so here's another thing we want to talk about as we wrap up Season 3 of the Marvel Movie Minute. You'll hear about all the final news and everything else. But,
I got hair, but no head. That's a really nice hair, though.
I don't think it can go without saying how awesome it is right now to be a fan of Marvel. Like, we're really just... Every time now a new show comes on, I'm completely blown away.
Ooh, something green.
Oh.
So it probably will not show up on camera very well. I think this is a future character we have not seen yet in episodes.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think we got a good one.
We get the same one again? No, you got something different.
No, I got something different.
You also have something red.
I have someone who we were just talking a lot about, who is from the episode that I am most excited about. Where is he? Here he is. Here's another one. Who is this? It's Zombie Hunter.
That's right.
Spider-Man.
Possibly the Spider-Man Supreme.
And he's got an amazing cape. Plus, he comes with... Nope, this is not Scott Lang's severed head. He comes with a Peter Parker head. There he is. So there he is in focus. There he is. Excellent.
So the question is not where is or who is, but what is Gamora?
Or when. When is Gamora?
When is Gamora? That's right. When is Gamora? Probably about 2 episodes from now. So there's Gamora in her... Oh, they actually can see a little bit of... Oh, her face... No, it went... For a second there, you could see it, and then it went clear again. So let's see.
And then it said no.
Want to see Gamora in blue? Want to see her in white? Want to see her in beard colored? So... Gamora.
Oh, wow. I'm getting a lot of...
Gamora as Conqueror, maybe. We'll see.
You know, there's just one figure I'm looking for right now.
Oh, yeah? Let's see. Is it...
There's only 2 left that I think that we haven't opened yet.
I know I believe we're missing a god.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. And
I just did the traditional.
Where is he? Oh, you just did. I missed that with the scissors. Oh,
that is Sylvie again. Duplicate.
There's one.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna get there after the show today. You got him?
Yep. Title character.
Spider-Man.
Oh. Oh, wait till you see the accessory he comes with.
Well, you're not going to see him, is it?
Yeah,
you're
not going to see him. Yeah. He's perfect, and yet you won't see him.
Sylvie. Yes. I'm just going to run through these now.
I'm going to have him be smirking. That's better.
I feel like we should have martinis or something. Or like a...
Maybe a little cup of TVA tea, because there he is! It's Loki!
That's
he comes
awesome.
with a TVA mug. But that's not the accessory I thought was really cool. It's the one that's going to be difficult to see. It's Throg. The Frog of Thunder. Voiced by Chris Hemsworth in the episode.
Oh, wow.
He actually has a peg on his hand, so technically... Hey, he could hold him. So they could be shaking hands. You can see just his tiny little Mjolnir and his tiny little cape. Everything else is green screened out. I believe we have, let's see, a Winter Soldier we're still looking for, aren't we?
I think so.
Is it the last of the...
Oh, no, my one that I... Where is he? Isn't there a zombie in here somewhere? Oh, I think that's Winter Soldier.
Ah, there he is. Okay. Yep, recognize that arm. Oh, I'm gonna get that arm.
Well, you gotta love 2 middle-aged men going through blind bag Lego minifigs on a Sunday afternoon. Do we have? Wait, I think we have a. I missed.
It might have popped up earlier on, so not just be.
Oh,
there you go.
Paul, he's
okay.
here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've talked about it.
Satisfactory for you.
Yes. The earlier in the show, if you're just tuning in, Paul and Paul are the show's #1 fan.
Possibly,
we possibly could say that.
It was like possible. he was posting on our forums today too, so I found out he has also dipped his toes into the movie minute by minute podcast world and found out it's hard work.
It is.
This is the reward: is being able to sit here on the internet and open Legos.
Yeah, we did.
We did the hard work. This is our reward.
This is the after party.
So
is
who
this
will wield the shield? It's Bucky Barnes.
He comes with the shield.
He has knives too, but I couldn't get him in his hands because my hands are big and dumb. So.
Here it is. This is the one I was waiting for.
You can have him do the knife trick. Oh, there he is! Wow, zombie Cap.
There he is in all his glory.
See how many of these can I display at the same time?
Does he have a bet? No, but he. Oh man, he looks really good. Oh, that's awesome.
So I think for that's your shippers out there.
Oh jeez.
Self-love is best love.
Fantastic. I think we hit them all.
I do.
Now we have to clean this up.
Yeah, right. We got all these little Lego pieces, and I gotta find Photon's head because she's looking sad.
Somewhere here.
Went rogue on me.
All right. Let me. Let's fade it out.
Okay. I like the music though.
I know I love that sound. So there you go. Yeah. That was a full episode.
It sure was.
Thanks for tuning in with us, especially as we indulged ourselves in Lego minifigs. Watch the show. Listen to the show.
That's right. This
final week. Thanks to everyone who's been a fan, both silent and loud. Yep. Everybody. It's been such a joy.
With us through all of season 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, season 4 is in pre-production, I think. So season 4 of Marvel Movie Minute.
Season 4. Yeah, I guess it's
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they use that joke.
There'll be
us, whoever it
is. So there'll be a little break. So you don't have to roll right into it. You can, like us, you can decompress after the madness and weirdness of season 3. Breathe.
Yes.
And then go right and move along into Thor. So
this
is going to be a pretty monumental week for Marvel Movie Minute. And second out Clark Gregg, and then some more exciting announcements, more guests. It should be one for the record books. So thank you all for coming along on this weird little side tangent to our main job. As a Marvel Movie Minute podcast people, we decided to try something different and fun and a little extra on there. I hope people have enjoyed it. I honestly, we don't know if this will continue on in season 4. That the conversation not happened. This was just a side fun thing that we sort of volunteered because we wanted to do this. We wanted to try our hand at the whole visual component too, and we wanted to have a show where we could open Legos in front of people. And by God, we did it.
We did it. Yes, we win. No, I don't know. Hopefully you did too.
So thank you for watching all along the line. Those of you who, commented, those of you who didn't, those of you who just enjoyed this quietly to yourself, that's absolutely fine. That's how I enjoy most of my content. It's been an exciting time. We've learned a lot. We've grown. We've played with toys. Like, what more could you ask for from a free web show with no advertising? So,
yeah, that's true.
Right.
Well, and I hope you'll look for us at whatever future endeavors that we do. Well, that sounds an awful like a WWE. Like, good luck in their future endeavors. Release.
Right. Have a great summer.
Bye.
Enough said.
Bye.